All right, you guys, welcome back to the Alpha platform. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today. Thank you for like, subscribe. Do not forget once again to like, subscribe to this channel and help us to keep growing. So this article is from Yahoo Finance, and it says, amid uncertainty around Social Security, here's what financial advisors are telling their clients. Let's get into this here. This is by Carrie Hannon, and this is written today. Today, May 17th. So it says Social Security isn't shattered, but it's shaky. The new report on Social Security, which predicts that the combined retirement and disability trust fund reserves will go broke in 2035, has put more Americans on edge, especially those nearing retirement who are worrying about how much in benefits they can expect. The 2024 Social Security and Medicare Trustees Report projects insolvency 1 year later than last year's estimate. That scarcely brighter outlook stems from the strong economy and wage growth, which has ramped up payroll tax payments that fund the program. For now, low unemployment has meant that more workers are adding to the program, even while a rising number of baby boomers begin to tap their benefits, the trustees said. So in my eyes, I'm a millennial. I'm not really banking on Social Security to come and save me. I'm not banking on Social Security to be around when I'm in retirement age if I make it there. Um, Great if it is, but I'm planning for it not to be there. And I think everybody should kind of look at it that way. Let's move on here. The potential depletion of the fund does not, however, translate to an empty till. There will still be money to pay benefits at that stage, though only 83% of what's been promised to current and future beneficiaries. In other words, without a fix, beneficiaries could see a 17% cut in benefits, but yet they don't want to take a 17% cut in how much they're taking out of our check to pay for this program. I almost, the older I get, I almost kind of wish they would get rid of these programs. Um, and force people to be smarter with their finances, especially going into retirement. Um, it feels like as a millennial, we're funding other people's retirement, and there's no guarantee that the next generation is going to fund our retirement because so many people are banking and living off of Social Security because they don't have a pension or 401k plan. It kind of seems like an outdated system that I feel like it's time to get rid of. Quote, Congress is painting itself into a corner on fixing Social Security's pending insolvency, Mary Johnson, a Social Security and Medicare policy analyst, told Yahoo Finance. Failure to act on the program in time would lead to automatic benefit cuts. How widely could that cut be felt? The program paid nearly 1.4 trillion in benefits last year to about 67 million Americans. For about half of seniors, Social Security provides at least half of their income. You see, you guys, that is a big problem. And I told you guys on my channel previously, Social Security is only like maybe $1,900 a month. That is nothing. That is nothing in today's money. And just think that it's making up half of these seniors' incomes. And for about 1 in 4 seniors, it accounts for at least 90% of their income. Shame and a scandal. There are several solutions to fix the shortfall, including ratcheting up payroll taxes that fund the program, currently 12.4%, split evenly by employees and employers. Other proposals include raising the retirement age for younger workers or lifting the cap on how much of a person's income is subject to Social Security tax. Yep. For 2024, the Social Security tax limit is $168,600. I think raising the retirement age is a widely unpopular view and policy. I think they should not do that for sure. Um, put a cap on how much of our income is subject to the SS tax for sure. I think that's a great idea. I don't know. Like this is the problem with handout programs. Like problems arise with them, and you don't know when it's time to let them go. And when it is time to let them go, people will fight tooth and nail to keep their quote unquote handout or keep um, what they paid for. Because, I need to remind you guys, these people paid into this program for years, just like we are. They paid into it, so it is their money. But I just think at some point in time, the government needs to stop this program. All right, let's continue going on. Will SS be there for you? One of people's greatest retirement fears is a reduction in or elimination of SS in the future, according to the research from the Trans-America Center for Retirement Studies. 7 in 10 people are concerned that SS will not be there for them and when they're ready to retire. And nearly 1 in 3 people rely on or expect to rely primarily on Social Security. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I talked to several experts about the advice they're giving their clients on planning for Social Security as part of their retirement income. Here's what they said. Okay, I'll read a little bit of that and then I'm going to look at the comments. It says, go ahead and assume a reduced benefit for point one. I tell clients that this is just the latest projection that there will be reductions in current and future benefits for retirees. The date moves and the amounts move slightly, but the story hasn't changed. The projections aren't that suddenly benefits would stop or SS would go away. Many workers too have thrown up their hands. In my conversation with clients, they're already assuming that they're not going to get anything from SS. Yep. All right. He's talking about 401k plans, IRAs. Yep. So if you don't have a 401k plan or an IRA, essentially a retirement account through your employer is a 401k plan. Now you're able to create your own retirement account without an employer via an IRA. You could do a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, and anyone can you can do that at a bank, a brokerage account. They're everywhere, so there's really no excuse to not be funding your retirement at any age. All right. I think I'm going to read some comments here. This article's kind of long. Let's see what else he has to say. Save, invest, and don't claim early. Yep. Don't claim SS too early. You'll take a reduction in benefits if you do, but you want to be saving and investing during your working years. Delay SS only if you can. It's tricky because the average age of death in America is about 73 years old. They're telling you to wait until you're 70, but you worked your whole life for this, and now you only have like maybe 3 or 4 years to enjoy it. And think about all the health issues that people typically have in their older age. Like you want, I don't agree with this advice. Take it as soon as you can to start enjoying your life and your retirement. That's how I look at it because I'm not going to be taking SS at 70 and only have like 4 years left to live, and I'm in a hospital bed, can't even enjoy those 4 years. All right, let's look at some comments here. Okay, here we go. Hank says they will always keep SS solvent. It's a lot of hand wringing for show and good articles to read, but the voting bloc that receives SS benefits is huge, and it is. It's a very large voting bloc that receives these benefits, and these older people are not going to let this stuff go. Like a politician would be crazy to try to get rid of this program. They're going to have to find a way to let it go a different way. Like maybe just blame it on something else. Maybe just say, you know what, there's no more money in it. Either we take more of your taxes or we let this program go. But it's a wildly unpopular policy to let SS go. M says that they discuss how the system is going, bust, benefit cuts, but then they tell you to delay until 70 to maximize the benefit. How can you trust that kind of advice? Regardless of the age the benefit is taken, it actuarially works out to be the same assuming average lifespan. Why not take early and and just invest if not needed? Why spend down your other assets waiting for a benefit that may never come as promised? Don't expect a dysfunctional Congress to fix. Kevin, last one. In my opinion, when the government decided to raise the FRA from 65 to 67, and then a few years later made it so SS benefits are now figured into one S income and can be taxed, those two things of themselves were cuts or at least a taking away of a promise of some degree. I started paying into the plan in the late 70s as a teenager before those changes were made. Um, let's take care of what is left of SS without cutting back on it anymore. The next time Congress wants to send another multi-billion taxpayer-funded package to further keep a war going in Europe, send billions into SS Fund first. I believe I will not wait till my FRA to start collecting what I have paid into Social Security because it appears the government's FRA foolish, rotten agenda will eventually gut the program. Yeah, that's a good point. If we have billions and trillions to send overseas, why not just fund this program? Why not fully fund it? Pass a law, Democrat, Republicans, Independents, everybody has an interest in this because everybody has a voting block that uses SS. People are not going to go without their SS checks. Pass the law, fund it, fully fund it, and just keep moving if that's the issue. Okay. All right, you guys. What's all I got for today? Excuse me. That's all I got for today. Happy Friday. I just want to come on and just give you guys some finance news because once again, it's good to have the entertaining content that I like to make later on in the days. But in the morning time, I want you guys to really be paying attention to what's happening to the economy because it affects us all, and it doesn't care if you're gay, lesbian, trans, straight, white, Indian, Asian. It doesn't care about any of that. It just affects us all. You need to learn its rules so you can play by its rules. Because if you don't, it's going to eat you alive and you're going to suffer. All right, you guys. Once again, happy Friday. Take care and peace.